you're calling him a word, but this guy's signed to thing. So now, how can they sign a man that is being accused of this thing?
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Kendrick Lamar didn't hold anything back in his vicious rap battle with Drake earlier this year, but he claims to not be an angry person at heart. In his first profile since the year-defining feud, Kendrick covered the Harper's Bazaar 2024 November Voices issue on Monday, which had him in conversation with former Top Dog Entertainment teammate Caesar. Kendrick explained during the chat how he doesn't believe he's an angry individual, but how the duality of love and war do pose a need to exist. So while not like us proved decisive in his feud with Drake, Kendrick defined what the phrase means to him culturally, and it's much bigger than anything OVO related, saying, "Not like us is the energy of who I am, the type of man I represent, and now if you identify with the man that I represent, this man has morals, he has values, he believes in something, he stands on something, he's not pandering."
I think it's changed now, and probably this battle, what I just saw, is probably what is hit the nail on the head for me, where it's like, when stuff gets said like that now, today, it's more personal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's something about...
There was a lot of lying on there. There was a lot of lying. People was just saying...
There was one...
Shit. They were just saying shit.
There was one K-Dot diss track that came out, and I was like, oh, this is over. Like, this isn't rap. This isn't a rap diss and clashing anymore.
No, they don't like each other.
This is over. Like, They don't like each other. It's clear. I can hear it. Like, I can hear it in his voice. He doesn't like Drake, when it sounded like you two just really want to see each other and do each other something.
Yeah.
But
I was like that would hit him up. And I even said the same shit, when Pusha T and Drake was doing their thing, and he said the shit about 40. I was like, nah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. But then there's people who are like, nah. And then you see like the battles, the URLs and all that type of shit, and you're like, whoa. It goes far.
Okay.
Maybe you know what? It's age.
No. We're gonna hit it though, Ebro. We got time. Even if they cut the cameras off, we're gonna figure this out. Do you know what I think it is? Because they are in positions where they are both
the biggest.
They are both really big, have major deals, major cahoots with major companies, right? Talking to each other like this is looking crazy. Like,
that's a good point.
You're calling him a word, but this guy's signed to thing. So now, how can they sign a man that is being accused of this thing? So now the things that, when I was clashing in grime, we never had nothing to lose. There you go. This is where I'm landing now. So when we're saying things to each other, you could call me anything in the world. I'm not going to lose a Nike deal.
Right.
I'm not going to not be able to put food in. That'd probably even get me more money, because we'll go to the show and do the clash on the stage and more people are paying and rare, you know what I'm saying? So
the version they was doing was hurting.
It's hurting what we've built. It's hurting what we've all built this whole time, like you two, man. If you don't like each other, just link up and speak and just talk to each other, or don't speak to each other. But all this stuff you're saying to each other, for the rest of everyone else who is waiting in line for the doors that you've kicked open, these doors are shutting on us right now, bro. We're looking crazy out here. That's why I didn't like that. It was good until they started sounding so like it just sounded crazy, bro.
Skepta, man, I appreciate you coming back outside and
what about J. Cole, man?
Well, I don't. You know
what happened? What happened?
He didn't want to be a part of it.
He said he didn't want. That's not who he was.
I know.
Now,
you're such a piece of shit. I know exactly where you're gonna go. No, stop. Don't even.
What?
What you was gonna say?
I didn't say anything. Don't ban me. So you want to send me to?
Don't ban me.
You want to send me to China? You want to send me to China? I'm not talking about you. I'm not doing that. I don't say anything about people. I stay out of politics.
He just let. So what happened with J. Cole?
So what happened with that? I'm just saying to you the culture, the competitive nature of it.
So do you think that someone can be, because we defended J. Cole because frankly it wasn't in him to do it, and he made the decision.
And he took ownership. He didn't run for it. He took ownership of it. He was like, "Yo, he said I made a whack move." He even apologized and he dipped out. Now, the only problem I have was recently he just put out a song, I don't know if you heard it, called Port Antonio, where he said, I would have won the battle, but I would have lost the brother. And we was like,
Yeah, that, we didn't agree with that. That wasn't a great move.
You can't say that. You can't come out and say
But
I would have won.
do you think you're disqualified? Is he disqualified from being in the greats conversation?
Wait a minute. You just said feelings were valid, guys. You just said his feelings were valid.
They are.
And this is why when he stopped, it's because he felt like he could lose a brother.
That's
but
right.
he would have won the battle. Now, we did think, I was looking for J. Cole. Like, I'm like, ooh, let me see what he's going to do. And that
J. Cole's nice.
Yes.
Dead nice.
Yes. And then when I go, oh, no. Why did you do that? I wanted to call him and tell him, don't do that. No. No.
Do you think it hurts him?
Yes. Even now when he said the thing he said now, the register, how did you feel when you heard it?
I felt, well, if he wouldn't have said that line, just that line,
Yeah.
I would have won the battle, but you can't retrospectively after you stepped away say you would have done a thing. I would have been fine with any other line leading into I would have lost my brother. I didn't want to compete.
But he said I'm nice, and that's why I was looking for him. Because he's nice.
No, nobody.
I just didn't wait.
Nobody disagrees.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you didn't. I would be like.
Yeah,
And then he went on to tell in the song, he was like, what Drake should do is.
What if it set off a whole new feeling in Kendrick?
Which part?
He's talking about you would have won.
Oh, if that has...
And if that, what you said?
Oh,
You said, oh, you would have won? And he in there making a new CD now. You in trouble, boy. You can't do that.
Did you think Kendrick had it in him to go as hard as he did?
Look, when they started going, that they like us, I don't have to tell you how territorial West Coast people are.
Yeah, it's not just
in
artists.
general, just the people in general. When it turned into East Coast, West Coast, you saw what happened.
Yeah.
So when it gets to the West Coast side, and they not like us, they going to get together. Like you put them on the stage together. That was all done properly.
Yeah, no, it was.
You enjoyed it.
Yes. And I'm going, wait, the record, you hear the records, and I'm going, yo, this is. They're different artists, Ebro. I compare Drake to LL Cool J. I think the formula he's using will allow him to have 14 albums.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And what he does.
Lots of success, and radio success, and tours, and all the things.
And he'll drop a record, and it'll be top 40 crossover hit, boom. And then he'll have another record that he don't have to go extreme as the projects that he do. He's helping the culture.
Yeah.
When he's doing
he makes great, nobody questions.
When you look at the future shit, the shit that charted was Drake records.
Yeah.
What happens later? See, where I'm at in my career, I could play an hour and a half of material that are number one records that, if not number one, top five. Mm-hmm. Every single song for an hour and a half.
Oh,
that's why you got a Vegas residency.
Yeah.
And you look, they look at it and they go see that. They go, nah, put this. Because it's all in this period. It's tested and proven.
Right.
The future, the biggest records didn't chart. The better records from his portfolio are not records that charted or made it to top 5 at radio. So what do you hold on to later?
Right. That legacy shit.
Yeah,
but that's why your tour, I mean.
Still now.
Right, yeah, we love you, you're beloved, the culture loves you, you had tremendous success. First album is, Get Rich or Die Trying. I mean, there's no question, right? Even